good?
Hey, there we go. Holy crap, we finally did it, folks. It's the Diamond and Below tourney. It's happening. Finally, the #1 tournament in all the lands. It's the
My
dab.
nightmare.
Yeah, everyone's nightmare, honestly. But we got some brand new teams, 18 of them to be exact. Plat Chat versus Draft Team 4. Let's get right into it. Nepal is our first map. And we'll go to Hollywood and Route 66 if we need them both. But let's go into some introductions here. Myself, I'm Mr. Dongles. Along with me is Reclaimer. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing just dandy. And
Actually,
streaming.
I've never seen Nepal. Well, I have. It's just often banned because of this map right here, Sanctum.
Yeah, right. All the boops in the world and streaming for your pleasure. Quantum Replay or Equilateral, however you know him. He's the man behind the stream. But brand new people. I think I've seen Captain before.
Captain Caillou?
Caillou, yeah. I think I've seen him play before in a long ago test. Other than that, all these people are new to me, maybe. Sheeta, actually.
I've never seen any of these people.
And this will be interesting. Oh god, this will be interesting as it's already taken away my voice. As we are now in the Diamond and Below section. So who knows how tactics will work out. Especially with so many teams being draft teams. Basically a bunch of randoms finally getting together.
Here we go. Often teams like to pick the right side of the map because of that high ground, which red team doesn't seem too interested in. Which, honestly, that side of the map is really important to hold, and blue team are just gonna probably swiftly take this point here. Looks like red team is gonna loop around.
Good choice. Like, draft team 4 with a, they got a Junkrat on the team. Looks like, oh, down goes Rage getting booted off from NC. What an odd fight. I mean,
What is happening?
they're not engaging in one spot. They're just trying to fight where they want to so far, it seems like.
Yeah, they didn't collapse on point, they fought around point.
Oh no. My side
Just a
getting
scratch, you'll be
off
fine.
Pass, just falling to her death. It's like, after that interesting fight, Plat Chat are gonna take
Plat
it.
Chat.
Nice meme.
Yeah, that was a sporadic fight. Met from Draft Team 4 just kind of charged into 4 of them and just kind of died off on his own. It's a really spread out fight. Oh, nice boot from Farah there.
Interesting. He just barely got pushed off. Rage getting hooked in by a Lucky Bird. So far, Plat Chat
Getting picked
like
apart here.
lockdown here. My side does have res. And used it here as it's been quite a long way. Yes. Rage and 5 hold job.
Yeah, looking at ults here, Plat Chat have a very big ult bank very soon. They'll have 5 ults to work with. Draft Team 4 have a Junkrat, I just noticed. That's a pretty unusual pick for King of the Hill. But it can work nonetheless. They have 3 ults of their own. They just need to group up properly. They're pretty split up right now.
It looks like Lucky Bird is just going to take the whole team on by himself. Well, not so. I've been attacked by his hand of fire. It's like Plat Chat falling down the objective. As she leaves the herself, but Eddie hiding back for a while, not stealing it. It's like after that draft finally grabs the point. I don't even.
I'll be watching over you.
Rage decided, or not Rage, Fluffy River decided that he could take on a lot of them. He thought he could finish off their Roadhog with the hook and the ult combo, but it didn't quite work out in his favor. So he got shoved in and killed because he was all alone on the right side.
Good choice.
Yeah, and well, both teams have a lot of ultimates here, but it looks like Rage is going to solo ult. It's not
Fair
Kenzie.
Who
What's happening?
falls down. They're all on the left side for some reason.
They they left the point to attack the Pharaoh, who does go down. Some carrier dropping the gold team here. Wow.
Fluffy Bird off the map.
Gets booped. The Bear got trapped there, but it didn't matter. They come to res finally from
Big res.
my side. Met did had Earth Shatter, but I think it was whiffed as Bear blocked it early in the fight. Oh, a charge from Met coming back. Or Bear, sorry, coming back in. Rage. Look how much health he has. 13, but he jumps off the edge in time. Wow. Black Shagger gonna take it first round. Alright.
Draft team decided they needed to go for the Pharaoh on the left side of the map. They decided our entire team had to face the Pharaoh, and they just left the point open, allowing Plat Chat to just secure the point and fight from it, forcing draft team to have to come onto the point.
What's with the constant boops? Possible God taking out Fluffy Bird, even though I said Plat Chat was going to take it, it's still anyone's game at this moment.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, Kent using the ultimate finally, but hey, there they go. They finally grabbed the first round. Woo, right. This is going to be interesting.
Score 1-0.
Being PM'd Quantum that the game sound is too loud. That's what Pasta's telling me, at least.
Yeah, it's fixed. Yeah, it's fixing, but it'll take the delay, of course.
3-minute delay. How cruel it is. I'll just get nice up and close for the time being.
Me too.
I turned up Discord too, so.
Hey!
Yeah.
Alright.
Rendezvous at my position.
As we go into the second map, still almost everyone on the same hero. Absinthos. Oh god, that name was hard for me. On to Diva now. Trying to deal with who knows what. But they're going for triple tank here.
Pharaoh not as good on this map because of the amount of things you could hide under. And the entire point is encased by a roof. Looks like draft team 4 is winning this fight. The Rhine is really low though. Looks like he's gonna survive, holding that right click as hard as he can.
And it's like the fight shifts over to the point as Annie gets a kill on Met actually. As down goes Lyside, but not before. It's not Kent. He can try and get out of there best he can, or he, whoever it may
Yeah,
be.
Pharaoh wasn't able to do much there because of the Diva pick.
Well, it
She
looks
didn't
like
seem to
Plat Chat-
focus priority very much.
Yeah. They're fighting so spread out right now as Absinthos gets taken in and anti-healed, trying to get back.
Oh,
As
there you
Rage
go.
coming in with the whole hog, just basically pushing people around. His neck barely misses a charge. He took back. It's like only one down so far. It's not Kenty. It's out of the fight. Plat Chat is trickling their way up as Bear by himself is stuck by Rage at the moment. Out comes Sound Bear as Plat Chat is going to rush into the point and see what they can do. Sheeta coming for a defensive ult here. Charge coming through, grabs nothing. Fluffy Bird thrown out. Hold on, only grabbing
Fluffy
two.
Bird. He got a 4K, I believe. With his
Yeah,
ult.
he did.
Good play by him. I didn't really. I guess the fight didn't really go in draft team's favor. I'm not really sure why. I don't think they were fighting together. And Plat Chat was just able to group up and walk them down. Oh, they're Lucio getting really caught out of position. Or Ana getting really caught out of position there. It's not good.
Avalon trying to go in for some picks here, dashes in and out, but Rage is the only one hit by Met's Earth Shatter here. Or I'm sorry, Barry's Earth Shatter as he charged into the wall. Lyside dies early with the res.
Avalon getting all the kills here. Man, that's a 3K for him.
Not even using the pulse bomb, I believe. Yeah,
Nope,
back at
that was all
84%.
just some gun frags. Good old-fashioned shooting. Soldier really out of position. Can they capitalize on it? They did. Nice.
Right, but
Good stick from Avalon.
yeah, they're just stalling off them out as best they can. As Draft Team 4, they have all 6 of their ultimates, but they just have to stop getting picked so they can get in there. They have to pull back here. Rage, once again, going down. Yeah, you back out of that hallway is the best thing they can do.
Sound barrier is almost ready.
Plat Chat has some of their ultimates as well. Maybe enough to deter those others. But my side is their ace and hold Reds. See if they can manage. Maybe if they don't need it. But out comes Sound Barrier. Getting to the point.
Not getting many people. They're really split up. They give up the point here.
Surprisingly enough, as Met throws out the Earth Shatter, grabbing 2 with the Rock Barrage coming in from It's Not Kenty in an interesting place. Almost the area being building himself.
Solar Res on the Lucio.
Totally worth.
I think.
Well,
Maybe I'm wrong. I guess. I might be wrong. I might have just missed someone. Well then.
They got the point with all 6 of their ultimates.
Yeah, and because they got the points so early into the fight, they were just getting percent during that entire fight. Blue team, or Plat Chat just stepping off the point, they're not contesting it, letting them grab it for free. Avalon getting hooked. Oh!
How is, man, the recall just too quick, I guess, with the trigger finger wasn't
No, he
enough.
should have gotten the kill. He just didn't pull the trigger fast enough. Big shatter.
Charge and Earth Shatter, but self-destruct right in the middle with no shield. Only gets Fluffy Bird was caught in the blast zone, but Plat Chat already coming in strong in this fight.
They're gonna clean this up. The Mercy doesn't have res quite yet. She's kind of
25% away, but with only a soldier to heal him up, can't do enough damage. They're just gonna smack her down. Either the last one gets booped into the buildings. Trickling effect here, but it may not be enough. Looks like Met now on some Winston, but with the Sound Barrier to help the defense out, that may not be enough. Boop kill from Ending. Plat Chat's gonna. Oh, the solo Sound Barrier.
It wasn't. I got to the rest of his team. This could be.
Oh, really?
Could be changing. Here comes the res. Attack Visor just killing everybody here.
Oh my gosh.
That was a very, very clutch Sound Barrier from the Lucio.
Wow. Yeah, I was facing the other way. I only saw him in the radius there. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Score.
He dropped the beat in the point, but because of the way Sound Barrier works, it keeps traveling, so you can give it to your teammates even if they're not in your immediate LOS. So he broke it down, walked back a little bit, got it to the rest of the team as Soldier Visor, and just cleaned it up. And then the res was there to help out as well. The res got the Diva and the Lucio back up. 2 pretty important targets. Very close round. Both of these teams are, I mean, they're both draft teams. One just pre-named, so they're pretty sporadic. They don't have any practice time with each other. So it's expected for them to be sporadic, but they really got to identify that they're not grouping up properly and fighting together. Very important.
It seems like both teams aren't trying to do many tight-knit fighting. It's just a sheer brute force that they're winning these fights,
Yeah.
It seems like.
It is King of the Hill, so it can be forgiving to fight sporadically.
It's true as the back. Mobilon trying to go for Lucio, but has to rejoin the fight as Lucio comes into the team trying to get some healing done as he's far away. And Plat Chat does take point early, as looks like Draft Team 4 is going to be backing off here as Met gets just absolutely destroyed from Fluffy Bird, just right in his face.
Yeah, Draft Team 4 opted for the high ground on their right side of the map, which ultimately you don't want to do on the first initial fight because it takes so much longer to get to the point from there, from taking that route. So Plat Chat was able to grab the point really early on and just have that to hold down as a defense. Helped them win that fight pretty handedly.
Is ready to deploy.
It looks like Draft Team 4 switching up their roles here.
Big hook.
Farah now as Rage pulls in for the first kill of this encounter here. As in the back, Sheeta is going with the Attack Visor, grabbing It's Not Kenty. He's been on Farah this entire time here. Rage still doing a lot of work here. Lysai still has res. Not sure if they'll need it right here, as only a few are left with Plat Chat. Boblon trying to go for the last minute pick. Doesn't quite get it.
Rage got some very core picks to start that fight off. He hooked the Lucio, and then he hooked the soldier, I believe. Was able to just clean it up, let his team smoothly transition onto the point.
My ultimate is almost ready.
We'll see how smooth this next transition will be, if any. Plat Chat is coming in with 4 ultimates, potentially 5 as Bear can quick damage, but Babylon going down early, switching off Tracer on the soldier. Rage is just picking machines, seems like right now. Doing pretty well with the hooks. As Draft Team 4 is keeping Plat Chat at bay right now. Indeed. Pharah in a tiny area may not be a good idea, but what an ultimate from Rage, I guess? With support from Diva with the defensive matrix. He's just pushed him out of a tiny hole. Not sure if worth. Maybe not.
Also, looking at ults here, Plat Chat have 5 ultimates. They should be able to take this point pretty easily. That was not the best ult.
Sound barrier to lead in this. Sound barrier from the defensive team in kind. As Lysai is still hiding in the back. They do not see her right now. Bobon actually does spot Lysai. He's chasing her down as best he can. Lysai currently can't dive in there as she goes out of range. I guess could have hit the Q to stay alive just a bit longer, but after that, looks like Draft Team 4 is still gonna hold the point.
Wow, my bad. Plat Chat used 3 of their 4 ultimates to no avail there. They only have 2 to work with here. They almost have attack visor coming up, so hopefully they can do something with that. But on Draft Team 4 side, they have a res, which can easily change this fight up.
That's coming in behind. Out comes Rocket Barrage. They didn't see her coming. Grabbing 2 after all that. And Caillou on Mercy, but nowhere near res. Probably not going to get it. She can stay alive for a long time, along with her tanks. But with Y-Size res in the bag too, unlikely as Fluffenberg is the last one. Oh man, what a ragdoll! Oh,
he's going to Jupiter to do some research.
That was amazing.
Well, then it really needed him, I think.
Yeah.
It was very, very urgent.
2-1. Draft Team 4 up on the very first round of the very first Diamond and Below tournament.
Got it. Ready for duty.
Must violence always be the solution?
May coming out.
Reporting for duty.
Interesting.
I love it here in the mountains.
May
I
on
wish I could
Sanctum.
go climbing.
It can work. The blizzard covers the entirety of the point, and it either shoves you into that small room or you're frozen because the only other route is off the map. Or if you're close enough to the stairs, you can obviously take the stairs, but I think it can work. Also, the wall can be very important for taking this high ground here, which they don't opt for. They're going
right opposite sides here.
Going all the way around the left side.
It's like
just him and the Lucio.
Yeah, Plat Chat are doing split tactics here almost. As it's not Kenty trying to get a.
Oh, pause.
Guess we're getting a pause here real quick. As a ping spike from Caillou.
All right. Very, very weird strat coming up from Plat Chat here. The flanking May all the way around into their spawn. Pulling a lot of aggro, though. A lot of people over on that side.
With Vare now on Zarya.
Zarya Roadhog. Not a terrible comp on King of the Hill.
It's not bad. You can save from the hooks from Rage for a brief time.
Yeah. Fluffybird actually got a pick to start this fight out.
Got my timer going. Got about, it's about 60 seconds, so I got about 4 minutes roughly left. Each team gets 5 minutes per map. This will be for Plat Chat. Oh, only if I could spell. Okay, he's good.
Alright.
Back we go. 5-second countdown. This will be interesting. Mid-action with shots and rockets going off. Who's gonna fall?
I'm taking the objective. Converge on me.
No one for that.
Lucio.
Oh, never mind. There he goes, Enning.
Oh, I said very low. Goes down to Tracer. Or to Babylon.
Clearing the area.
Failed boot. Looks like Draft Team 4 is just gonna clean house here, I guess. Looks like it's pretty good for them.
Oh, what a double boot!
Nice boop. That,
Wow,
they can
two
clean it up
tanks.
here.
That's what they
Just
need to push right back in.
Another boop.
Oh, you gotta play the game. That's what it is right there. Guaranteed.
Can we do one more? Nope. Lucio's a little harder to boop than everyone else.
They were getting greedy. They're trying to get those last couple picks. As
But he does get the kill. He
Away.
gets the frag anyway. It's not a boop
Yeah.
kill, but it's a frag. That's what I like to see from Lucio players. Fragging out.
He's hiding in for another one, but so far, Draft Team 4 aren't on that side, but they do have to go there down the stairs. Rage gets a hook on
Nice hook.
going down the Cheetah
Nice
on the
fighter coming
side.
out.
I'm taking the objective.
Rage falls off the map, I think. I don't
He
think
was
he got
walking
hooked.
forward with
Or
that
that-
hook there.
Maybe. He might have gotten hooked off the map as well. Drafting 4 doesn't matter. Drafting 4 is going to clean it up. Cheetah had a really nice visor off to the side. The Plat chat couldn't really do anything about because they don't have anything to really contest that. They don't have a shield to sit behind or
Sound
anything.
barrier is almost
But now they have a Reinhardt coming in, so that should be a little helpful for them. What the hell?
Looks like Plat Chatter going around the side as Anna's all the way out there.
Kayu's just by herself flanking
Yeah.
Ana.
Absintho's getting absolutely destroyed as the hook comes in for
Nice
40 burns
hit.
his whole hog, and Nano goes off the map. Still a lot of ultimates here. Lyside does have res. Cheetah is just kind of uncontested here, throwing down damage, not getting a lot of picks.
They're going down.
Oh, another hook!
Rage being uncontested on that high ground. That's a very good spot for
Oh my
Roadhog
gosh.
to sit. If he can't be contested, he'll just kill your entire team like so.
I am ready to revive you.
Non-stop.
And they still have 4 ults to work with in this defense, so it's very unlikely that they give this up here.
Anyone need some healing?
Shattered hitting nothing.
Good one. Hits the seat. It goes right back in, but Cheetah once again coming on the side using the attack visor. Chasing down May, who throws
That
the Blizzard up offside the point, but that's not going to be enough.
it's a
Okay.
questionable blizzard. It should have been on the point. I guess he was trying to get the soldier, but soldier can sprint. So I don't know.
Play of the match.
Let's see the
here's the
triple boop action.
Man. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Roadhog just walked into it. Man.
Me right onto Cheetah. Bye-bye. Man. Nice.
Where's the hello BM?
I
That's
know,
what I
right?
want to see. That's the missing piece of the puzzle.
All right. Well, with one game under the belt of both teams here, they should know what they're up against as we go into either Hollywood or Route 66, I believe. And Plat Chat gets to choose here what they want. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be Hollywood. Route 66 is not a map often chose in our tournaments, at least. Hollywood is, I wouldn't say second to Kings Row, but at least it used to be. There we go, Hollywood. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. People, if they want a payload, they opt more for Dorado. That's the biggest payload. That's one of the bigger maps in this tournament, at least. It's always Dorado and Kings Row. Those are the two most popular picked maps.
Looks like I have to switch the teams.
The switcheroo.
Alright, switch it on the overlay and in-game, and we should be good to go. On to Hollywood. Our next map could be Draft Teams 4. Wait, time to move on as Plat Chat could be knocked out here in round 1. Both teams give me the go. We're gonna go straight into it. Get all Hollywood action.
Welcome to Hollywood.
See if we'll see some Symmetra Torb action here as
Select your
defense.
hero.
Probably so. At least maybe a Symmetra. That seems pretty likely to me. They're opting for the Fair Mercy defense, however.
Both teams opting for a Fair Mercy.
Yeah, Symmetra would not bode well for a Fair Mercy defense.
I will protect
Going
the
for
innocent.
Zenyatta, that's a good pick. I like it. There's not a lot of space to move around really with Lucio, so I like the hunker down and extra damage Zenyatta pick, as well as the defensive ult.
Warrior's greatest weapon.
I wonder when Blizzard will fix that giant black box that's just off to the left.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Never, probably.
Probably not, it's been almost a year. But it's still there. Been there since closed beta, I think. So 2 years technically.
Keep the skies clear for me.
But with both teams coming out with a identical.
Maybe it's just like the black box of Destiny.
Hey, maybe, yeah, probably.
Or
it
Destiny
is.
2. Ew.
Oh boy. Hype is maximum, but don't pre-order.
Difference between these teams is a Zarya.
Zarya just got chosen by Fluffy who was on Roadhog. But two Fair Mercies here. Let's see how this goes.
The Quake battle.
Matt actually got a direct while trying to zoom up there. Bear's looking to get people in there, but the shield is getting down low, and looks like the team isn't going to follow and just back up as his shield breaks. And he's just kind of standing there in no man's land. It's half the team joins him.
Rage's shield goes down. Draft Team 4 is trying to get, or Platchat's trying to get the high ground here, trying to get everyone organized. Looks like they're finally getting people up there. However, their soldiers still lagging behind a little bit. He should really be on the high ground. It's just objectively good for him. Rage just charging in the steps, getting a pick there. The madman.
Yeah, Koban going down early. That's probably the pick they needed, especially Zenyatta. No Discord orb.
Yeah.
As they're still trying to contest it, 2 tanks up top, and the rest of
Fluffy
Plat Chat
Bird
is down by
really
far.
low on health.
Let's
Burned by rockets
here. Just
Nice
only go so
hook.
far, but
Oh, we
Penti
didn't
couldn't.
get the kill.
Wow. The hook.
Finish him off.
Both teams just building up ultimate here.
Direct
Penti
hit on
just without
Pharaoh.
direct.
Nice.
I'll be watching over you.
It's, a hook
Nice
from
hook.
Absent Ghost on to Mercy on Kite. So that's a gigantic pick, and Plat Chat.
Plat chat.
Plat Chat, man. Plat Chat should be. Everyone should be getting out of there. Ending, even though it has high ground, there he goes. Gets out of there for the time being. Hopefully, doesn't get a last minute hook. Being out there alone.
Got a shield. They're opting for the high ground here. The Reinhardt got pushed down.
I've got you in my sights.
Who's going
Goes
to throw
for the
Transcendence out
charge.
first here? That's going to be the. There we go. There goes the 5 ult gods. So now Transcendence come out from defensive side if they need it. There you go. There it comes. Now they have a longer time to fight in the whole thing of it as Lyside threw up the res, grabbed a few. Caillou also has res, but only has 1. The team is down. Now 2. Now it's time to use it, I guess, if they need it. Throw out the res anyway for safety.
That fight was super chaotic. We had the Reinhardts double shatter each other in the back. Zen actually didn't get, or on draft team's side, their Zen didn't get any value out of his ult. He was trying to heal up the Reinhardt, but the Reinhardt was not in line of sight, so he just died, forcing Lifeside to get a pretty shoddy res. Only 2 people. Probably not the res she wanted to get.
Didn't even really need it because the fight was long over.
Yeah.
At that point as well. As Pharaoh's, oh, it's not Kenty getting
nice.
a straight direct with Discord Orb on Met. Right down. Absolute gets a hook on the foot, throws up the shield, building up energy. As Rage is kind of all alone trying to defend the cart here. As his Discord Orb on him, and he's getting low there.
Maybe it's just to get a pick onto their, on Fluffy Bird. Bavari's firing right back.
Gets 2 with Earth
Oh.
Shatter. Rage going flying up in the air. Rug rush from the top. Rez did go out from Caillou to grab his teammates here. Lifestyle also has Rez, but with a few picks already, probably not going to need it as the rest of the team's going to chase him back. Caillou and Kenty out in the middle of nowhere. As interesting, 3 people. Oh, they're going for the combo, but Kenty gets taken down by Sheeta. Could have been worse there, but good eyes from Sheeta on that kill.
I've got you in my sights.
Backvisor from Sheeta to once and for all push back.
Plat need to just regroup here. They need to just calm down and regroup in their spawn. Push as a team. It's a problem they've been having consistently since the last game.
Damage boost engaged.
Powered up.
I am ready to
They've been
resurrect.
poking out, getting direct hit. He has visor, so he really shouldn't be poking out looking for any damage. He's just giving them ult charge, if anything.
Boy,
Get over here.
drafting 4 have Transcendence. A little bit of insurance here. Bobalon will also have
Also have
his.
res.
Yeah, Caillou should have a res very soon here. As Kenty going out early in a fight from Met, but both Bears down. Earth Shatter blocked from Rage on Bear. Heading in the backline, throwing out Backvisor, but Transcendence is going to keep most of the team alive. As Bear does put down 1 res, comes the solo res, I believe. Heading going down right after that. Kenty now rejoining the fight.
Nice
What a
shatter!
Earth Shatter! Just the perfect timing for that shield to go down. Lifestyle has res coming in for 2-piece here. This fight continues on. Payload barely moving up at all. Minute 15 left on clock. Transcendence to push the defenders back from Obalon. Looks like they're going to get a little bit more distance out of this push here.
It was a huge shatter. I don't know if it was because of the shield breaking or Very just put it down to throw a fire strike. Couldn't really tell. I didn't see the shield break, but could be a possibility. But it was just the perfect timing.
In the area.
They're opting for a Winston now instead of Roadhog.
Tactical visor activated.
I require
Backvisor from Sheeta in the back as everyone gets pulled in. The shield is up from the Graviton, but Sheeta still gets 2 as the attackers try to rush in and capitalize on that Graviton surge. But Bobalon is getting chased out by Sheeta and Absinthos. But actually, Absinthos goes down. Fear Zenyatta Discord Orb can be a problem. You just don't think about it, seeing that small robotic man there. 20 seconds left.
my ultimate is almost ready.
Plat Chat's got to regroup quickly here and rush in. They'll have res, Bolton is actually here. Positioning and
They're close to quite a few ults. He could potentially have 4 ults this fight.
they have to be moving in now. It's 4 seconds left. They're not anywhere near the payload. They have to get there. As Kenty rushing in just to at least touch it. It just barely gets there. I think it's Earth Shatter. Met up top getting 1. 2 down. Caillou might be popping out here. There he goes. Half health. Pack Visor from Sheeta. I'm sorry, Henning going through, running in the shield of range. Rez comes out from my side. The fight continues on. Earth Shatter from the Bear going on to the range. Back and forth as Transcendence keeping defenders alive. Wow, but Kenty
Oh, they stepped on.
Complete.
Oh,
just too high.
man. And he killed 2 people.
Score.
He could have been a little lower and still contesting the cart while killing 2
Switching
people.
sides.
That's unfortunate. Both Mercy Reses were pretty mediocre there.
Caillou's unfortunately was in response to getting damaged and going down to
Yeah.
potential of just dropping the whole res. Elisai came in for, I think, the 3-piece at the very end as the tide was turning against Caillou, the rest of his team. Oh, there is a Symmetra pick.
Yeah, they're gonna want to. Their optimal strat to winning this would be to full hold first point because the distance of the payload on the second point isn't very far, and it could be very easy for draft team to just blow through this first point and then just keep staggering them on the second point.
Right, and one team fight in the middle of Old West could almost be a deciding factor. It would be a trickle effect from defenders to try and get to the payload, but a team wipe anywhere in that section could be deadly.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Remember your training.
Oh, I didn't notice that. There's I'm not sure if you're familiar with Hollywood, but there's an observatory on a mountain called Griffith Observatory.
Yep.
And it's actually on the map. If you look at the Hollywood sign, it's
look at
just
that.
to the left.
Look at that.
From
Nice
life.
attention to detail. Very nice
Suspension of
attention to detail.
disbelief held.
1. Attackers
A
incoming.
smattering of turrets from Mobilon, hidden in bushes and behind walls. 2 in each place, one behind a car, so just kind of spreading out the love here.
Although
So
they
it's
have a
just
fair Mercy
stacking them all.
defense with a Symmetra, this can be bad if Mercy doesn't prioritize the targets correctly. Barry getting hooked in, immediately
weird.
killed.
That's-
Symmetra's, the bubble one's not even close to his. Actually, never mind. He just went from 30% to having his ult. Jesus.
So down goes Caillou.
It might not matter.
Teleporter comes up behind the wall in a usual spot. They're coming through, trying to get back on point. His rage
They
is
keep
just
taking their Reinhardt down, and they have TP here, so this could be a win for. They could come back and win this.
Caillou has 40% of res and they're coming through the teleporter, but he has to build that up. It looks like they're going to be driving themselves. They want to try to test this as best they can. They can. They have 5 to roll 4 now. Them there as Charge coming in, hitting the wall from there. As 2 fall, Caillou no res for the defenders. They're going to cap this. This inning is going to get picked
Man.
off here.
That whole fight snowballed with Barry getting hooked, and that's the Reinhardt gone immediately from the fight. And they didn't have. It wasn't early enough for any ults to be built, except for Symmetra. She went from 30% to having ult. That's pretty ridiculous. But
Yeah.
regardless, it wasn't enough.
But with a 5-minute hold in Old West, this is going to be
Yeah.
very difficult.
At this point,
Yep.
it can be very hard to hold. It's much easier to hold once the payload gets to the. Oh, they're going in. Sheena just getting 2 attacked by the kills here.
Fight is still continuing on the point as Rage is plowing through people with the whole hog, and with everyone dead, this is going to be a rush to go and contest that point. Not keeping 3 on the payload, interesting choice. That's fine, as they get 3 back on.
What I was gonna say is it's hard to defend the payload until he gets to this corner right here, but let's see what happens.
They're getting knocked down from rocket barrage. A sound barrier coming through this. No res from Caillou, only getting up to 50% after all these fights, plus for the last one here. It looks like Draft Team 4 are gonna grab the win.
Very convincing win. Lost the first round of cough and then just 3-0'd them after that.
Wow, that's Draft Team 4 moving on to face, I believe it is Color Wheel?
Color Wheel
2.0?
2.0.
Oh boy.
That's my team.
Although we not be take them actually. We'll take Drift Team 8 and 5. Yes, there is a team named Vi. Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Shaking my fist angrily.
Epic.
So that will be our next game in round 2, as the rest of the teams can now start to begin their play, as we only have 2 games in round 1. That's what happens when there's 18 teams and you can't quite customize a bracket that well.
Yeah, that's what happens when the service you use sucks. But sadly, it is the best one we've used so far, but it's still not very good.
All a learning process. One day it will be the perfect world. But as we move on to round 2, finally with everyone else, take a quick break, get everyone in the right spots. Drift Team 8 versus Bye will be the next game. We'll see you soon. Have fun.